Hey guys, it's Clary Bear here. I am just coming back from baseball game. It's Sunday afternoon. I got to spend a lovely weekend with my boyfriend after celebrating my son's ninth birthday. I can't believe he's 9 years old. I can't believe it. It's crazy. Little baby, my number two. He's 9 years old. So yeah, it's crazy. And so had a good weekend. Probably drank too many beers, but I did really pretty well over the weekend. Lots of eating out always happens, and I did Applebee's. I gotta say, I think their dressing was maybe not vegan. I'm not completely sure, but I don't think it was. It's a jalapeno dressing that's amazing, but I have a feeling it's got some sort of little something in it. But as opposed to what I used to order, it's got a lot less. So that was the one thing. I had a nice big salad and a baked potato for dinner on Saturday night, and then today we went to Moe's, which is an organic place where they have burritos, which is awesome for like the middle, not the middle of Kansas, but the middle of the Midwest, and get organic restaurant. So, and it's like a chain, although they need more of them. They need to get some over here on the Missouri side. But yeah, really, really awesome burritos, and yeah, was able to stay really on target. Maybe a little high in the guacamole, but besides that, really on target at most. So that was awesome. And, had a great weekend watching baseball. And I also got to watch the movie um, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And, I've seen a lot of these. I really love Forks Over Knives and, different ones. I'm always watching movies like that. I'm kind of surprised that it took me so long to see Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. And I just have a few words to say about it. I feel like it's a really good movie and a really good concept if you're extremely obese and you need a life-changing, answer right away, like within the next 10 days, no fail. I feel like probably if you could take a little bit more time, if you have a little bit more time, honestly, I feel like it's better to just do a fruit fast. I feel like a fruit fast or a smoothie fast, and I feel like it's one of those things. It's like calorie restriction. It's like the only way to lose weight. Well, if you want to cleanse yourself, people think that this is the only way to lose weight, or the only way to cleanse yourself is to do a fast. And it's really funny because I have to just share this. It's kind of my venting counseling session, but I just got back from the baseball field where I got into a little argument. Nothing big, but and those of you who, if you've been watching me for a long time, you might know my father-in-law equivalent person at this time, my kid's grandpa, is an awesome person. He's been really facilitator in my life to getting me to a healthier state ever since I was just a wild, barely adult person. And so he's very, very educational, but I also feel like I'm helping to educate him. He was very Weston A. Price all of these years, and now he's finally starting to slowly catch on to veganism. And we got into a little argument today just about fasting because I mentioned that I had watched this video and that the only thing I really, sort of disagreed with was, the fasting aspect and just the juicing. Like I feel like instead of taking all of the fiber out, that you can still drink a lot more nutrients than you can, if you were just eating. Like, why not use that fiber? That fiber is going to help you clean yourself out. It's going to help push stuff through. It's going to help you detox. I'm not really sure of the extra benefits of juicing as opposed to just blending. And as far as I know, when you're looking at detox, if you're somebody who is used to eating a standard American diet and you have a lot of detoxing to do, you can make it hard on yourself. You can make it fast. You can make it easy. That's why it's called a fast. It's fast. But if you're a person, and if you have like thousands of dollars to go to one of these retreats and spend your time monitoring yourself, which, I mean, let's be real. A lot of people in the video, if you've seen the video, if you're very obese, you should monitor yourself if you're going to go on any type of a fast like this. And it's like, some people, that's just not realistic. You look at people in this country right now trying to pay hospital bills, trying to pay, random medical bills if they don't have insurance. If they do, they're paying a premium. Like, honestly, it's not high up there on a lot of people's, list, but to be able to go on a cleanse, just a fruit cleanse where you're eating raw fruits and vegetables for a certain period of time, where you're not juicing them, but just blending them up. It's going to be easier on you. You're not going to have as quick of detox symptoms. And on the flip side of that, like my father-in-law, equivalent was trying to say, is that, well, you don't get the benefits. You're not going to get the benefits as fast. You're not going to get this. He was very adamant about the spiritual benefits. It's like, well, I've been on a fast and I know the spiritual benefits are amazing. Well, I said, well, have you been on a fruit fast? Do you have anything to compare it to? He was just saying, basically, I don't know what a fruit fast. Like, well, yeah, I have been on a fast before, actually, don't assume. But I have been on a fast, and, it's the same old story. You go on a fast, you lose the weight, you feel great, then you go back to your old life, and boom. Some people are lucky enough to be able to incorporate juicing into their life and take that, maybe they're the smart ones who end up starting their breakfast out, their morning out with juice every single week. But, a lot of people don't. A lot of people do the fast and they're like, okay, I'm outside of this supervised environment. I'm outside of this mindset where I told myself this is what I was going to do. And it's easy. Anybody can tell yourself to do something for a certain period of time. If you put your mind to it, I swear, even if you think you're like me, you're like the most, see, I just know myself too well. That's my problem. If I put my mind to it, if I really said, I'm going to do this, then I could do it, but I never want to, so I never do. But anyways, my point is, the spiritual effects, the weight loss effects, the detox effects may not be as instantaneous as juicing if you're just going on a fruit fast or just a blender fast or, a smoothie fast. Or fruits and vegetables diet, whatever you want to call it. It's a great concept. I'm not talking smack on, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. Like I said, I think it's a great show, great movie to watch, pretty informative. I really like Forks and Knives better and some other different ones. But like I said, especially for obese people who really are in danger, of having a heart attack like any day. Like, yeah, go on a damn juice fast. Do it. Like, that's awesome. You probably get the results a little bit faster. But for the average American, I think that we don't necessarily need that slim, quick, fix. What we need is a long-term answer. And, so what I'm saying here is very nitpicky. I'm not talking, like I said, I'm not talking smack on it. And, I think juice fasting is great if that's what you want to do. However, I think you can benefit from the fiber. I think you can benefit from not feeling so hungry all the time during your fast. You're not, on edge. You're not detoxing as fast. You're not, there's a lot of benefits. Once you start detoxing and you feel it, you'll be like, holy shit, I didn't even know this was a detox symptom. Like, you'll be having colds and you'll be angry and you'll be depressed and all of that stuff. But to get there quicker and go back to your regular stuff, I don't think is as good as taking the long road, taking the slow road, making real changes every single day. Plus, you're not wasting. You're not taking out that fiber. And granted, I know there are some people out there that actually use the fiber and put it into their muffins and whatnot, but a lot of us don't even eat those muffins and stuff anymore. So you might as well just keep the fruit. I mean, it's a whole food diet. Juicing is not a whole food diet. It's just not. So again, pretty nitpicky, not a huge topic here, but if you're somebody who maybe tries these juice fasts and tries them, and then you end up going back to the same thing, gaining the weight back, feeling the same, you're hitting that plateau. If you're somebody who's done the juice fast a lot and never tried just a fruit fast, just try it. You may realize that you do get the spiritual effects, because I can only speak from my own experience. I've been on a juice fast, and I've only been on juice fast for probably not even a whole day. They weren't feasible. Maybe that's me having low willpower, but I want to recommend something that's going to work for your average everyday person, not these miraculous, extremely strong-willed people. Because if I can't do it, why would I recommend it to somebody else? So when I do a banana cleanse, which honestly, this is the only real cleanse. I mean, I've attempted the master cleanse. Yeah, hell yeah. Like 3 hours maybe, you know what I mean? Like I've attempted a juice fast. I've looked at those Hollywood diets like, what? That's just pineapple juice. I can do this. So I go home and get my pineapple juice. I'm all ready, and then like 4 hours later, I'm like, shit, I'm fucking binging on something. You know what I mean? And that's my experience. And I know that's a lot of other people's experience too. So skip all that. Skip the up and down. You need the carbs. You need that shit. You can't, like in these movies, both of the guys, they're taking time off from work. They're laying in bed. They say that's what they feel like doing all day. You don't need to lie in bed all day to cleanse. You don't need it. You don't need to torture yourself. It's like if you were coming down off heroin and you had the choice to come off super fast and go through a crazy detox and then you're done, or you could stretch it out a week or 2 or 3, and it was more pleasant experience, easy on the body, easy on the mind, easy on everybody around you, then I would say that would be the way to go. And to me, it's the same thing. So it's kind of like nitpicky, like I said, here and there. Basically the bottom line is 100% fruits and veggies is the way to go. That's very clear. And so it's funny because people still try to deny this. People still try to say meat is healthy. We need meat. And then how can they actually do they watch any of these videos? Probably not. I don't know. If they do, they're probably just like, oh, that's some propaganda from Monsanto. I don't know what you're thinking. Leave me a comment if you're one of those people. I want to know. I want to get into your brain. So yeah, I got my little outfit on. I like to show off my cute outfits on the weekends because honestly, I'm a lazy bum throughout the week, and I'm like waking up and like, oh, getting dressed in the dark and that sort of thing. So yeah, I was still getting dressed in the dark. I was wearing a sundress earlier. I'm like, I don't want to wear this skimpy thing to baseball, so we're baby blue. I just happen to have this. But anyway, I'm feeling really, really good. Had a great weekend. I need to shower right now, but I'm going to knock in some smoothies tonight. I had some good food this weekend, not necessarily totally on track, but it was pretty damn close, and I'm feeling pretty proud of myself, and I know that this week 19, this is going to be I'm going down on those scales and measurements and stuff. We're going to get some muscles up in this biatch. Yeah. So, hope you guys had a fantabulous weekend. And stick with me here. I know I ramble a lot, but I'm really thankful to everyone who may ever watch and comment and and be watching right now. I love you. I seriously do. You make my day. And I can't say it enough. Each video I know I say, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about helping people. And I actually am. I actually am helping people. And I'm really feeling really excited about that. And, one of the persons is on one of the baseball teams, extremely, pretty, I don't want to say extremely obese. I don't think, they're on the high side of obesity or anything, but obese, definitely. And, they happened to notice me eating a bunch of french fries, whole big plate. And they were like, I just wouldn't expect to see a little girl like you, because they've known me, for a few years. I wouldn't expect to be seeing you eating a big plate of carbs. And I'm like, whoa, let me just tell you here, I eat a lot of carbs, so I kind of, and he told me the next time I saw him, you really struck a chord with me. You really, so, and he's trying something, now, and he may not be trying what I'm promoting necessarily, but he's doing something, so that's good. So little baby steps, and it's exciting. I feel like it's a really exciting period. Oh, and I have to tell you, when I watched Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, this was something that my boyfriend just decided to put on. He just and I don't know, he's kind of the anti-vegan in my life. He's probably the person who likes to talk with me about it the most, and sometimes those people are the people who are most interested, even if you feel like they're talking to you in a way that's like against you. You know, really, you have to treat it as they're just trying to get more information with all the questions, because really they are. So he puts it on himself, and when the movie was done, he honestly, like, he busted out his juicer. He's got a juicer, like, he's got everything. But he busted out his juicer. He's like, I'm gonna juice this stuff. And I like actually had vegetables at his house that had been there like a week. And I was like, should I take these home, or are you gonna use these? Like, I was already taking it home. He's like, no, we should juice. So I'm like, do it. Like, I kind of like lit a fire under his butt inadvertently. I mean, I didn't really light it. He lit it himself. But it's exciting. Like, it really makes me high right now. Like, makes me really excited about life to just know that, you know, I'm actually starting to make a difference. And, you know, when I did passion parties, like, I made a difference in people's lives back then, and I feel like that was a great purpose to, you know, keep families together and bring people in love. And I've always been about having a purpose. And really, back then it was all about like helping people financially, which, you know, I never really accomplished. Like, it was something that I tried and tried, and I really wanted. It made me emotional. Like, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to help other single moms become financially free. But anyway, so it was a struggle. And I feel like even though I'm trying a lot less hard than I was to do that, like, I'm being more effective. So that's a good sign. So anyway, if you have any, you know, tips on how I can help people and how I can spread the vegan message, honestly, I never thought I was going to be vegan. Never thought I would be worried about spreading the vegan message, but I am, and I want to do it in the best way possible. So if that's your philosophy, then definitely connect with me. Comments, like, subscribe, whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great week. Fantabulous Sunday. Oh, Game of Thrones. 1 hour and 5 minutes. Anyway, yeah, have a great weekend. I'll see you later. Eat fruit. Bye.